land use process, and they've been consolidated for decision in public hearing at the request of the applicant. The zone change, conceptual and detailed development plans, and the major replat and subdivision are all contingent upon the approval of the comprehensive plan amendment. In other words, nothing else can go through unless this change is made to the comprehensive plan amendment. The Planning Commission only provides a recommendation to City Council on the comprehensive plan amendment application. So we will, in that case, either decide to suggest to the City Council that they pick this up or say you probably shouldn't, but that part of it is not our decision. However, the Planning Commission does make a decision on the other three applications. And what happens is that's contingent upon the City Council agreeing with us on the comprehensive plan amendment.
We have combined applications for a comprehensive plan amendment, a zone district change, a plan development and a subdivision. The first component is the comprehensive plan map amendment. The request is to change the comp plan designation from 57.7 acres of low-density residential land and 36.9 acres of open space conservation designation to a proposed 24.6 acres of residential, medium, high density, and 70 acres of open space conservation.
Introduce myself first. My name is Michael Robinson. I'm a land use attorney here on behalf of Campus Crest. Also here with me tonight is Jerry Offer. Jerry is with OTAC. They're the firm that did the application. So Jerry and I are going to split the 15 minutes. I'm going to start with a presentation on the comprehensive plan map and zoning map amendment. Jerry's going to talk about the conceptual development plan, detailed development plan, and land division. But there are a number of other folks here from Campus Crest and our consultants. And we're all here tonight to answer your questions and those of the audience to the extent they raise issues that we can talk about tonight. We'll likely have a break. I'm going to talk to Campus Crest and get better information. And during our rebuttal period, if you'll remind me, I promise to answer more fully. My understanding is we had a collection effort to make this information aware to folks in Corvallis and to see if they wanted to sign a petition in support of the application. My understanding is that the folks that were gathering the signatures explained, and I think in fact one of the letters that's in the record before you said that the petition gatherers explained that it was for the Grove application. So that's as much as I know, but I promise to answer the remainder of your question and try and give you more information before we conclude with rebuttal, Commissioner Feldman.
I appreciate it.
Well, let me just say one other thing. It was one way we wanted to conduct some outreach and see what people thought. Didn't force anyone to sign the petition, and we have that. We're going to put it into the record. But we had a substantial number of folks that wanted to sign the petition. If you want to understand a little more how it was done, and I'll get that information to you.
And we did perform a needs analysis looking at things like the growth in the student body at Oregon State. And that was completed in early 2012. And so as you state, it's using numbers that are a little bit dated at this point. I did update those a bit, and OSU has not yet released its enrollment figures for the year that's about to start. And so I can add data from 2012 in which the enrollment grew by another 1,400 students, grew 6% between the 2011 school year and the 2012 school year. And it's really grown quite rapidly. I calculate that starting in 2009, the enrollment has grown an average of 1,500 students per year through 2012. And it has grown 30%. Enrollment has grown 30% since the beginning of the 2009 enrollment year.
Now, do those data reflect flesh and blood students who are actually physically attending campus? Because sometimes the university doesn't clarify the e-campus numbers as well, and of course those students could be anywhere in the world.
I wish I had a better answer on that. It's what they attribute to the Corvallis campus.
Okay.
In the city, we find the impacts of the growth in OSU enrollment on the local housing market, particularly the rental housing market, are well documented. Meeting some of the demand for such housing on a greenfield site in close proximity to the university would be anticipated to reduce the pressure to redevelop existing neighborhoods near the university while minimizing the transportation impacts of accommodating such growth further from the university.
I second.
Okay, seconded, and thank you, Jim. A vote then. All those in favor of continuing the hearing, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so that means the next hearing, we will be continuing to hear public testimony.